In this video, we're going to talk about how to identify the relative maximum and minimum values of the function f of x. So here we have a maximum, a relative max. It's the highest point in that region. And over here we have a relative minimum. Now the location of these values is associated with the x values. So we have a relative max at x equals -3, and we have a relative min at x equals 1. Now the actual relative maximum value is the y value that corresponds to this point. So the y value is +3, and here the y value is -3. So let's say if we were asked to find the location of the relative maximum, we could say that it's located at x equals -3. And the location of the relative minimum, we could say it's located at x equals 1. And then for this part, what is the relative minimum value of f of x? So the relative minimum value, that's equal to the y value that corresponds to that point. So that's -3. And the relative maximum value is the y value that corresponds to that point, which is +3. Let's try another example. So identify all of the relative extreme values, the minimums, the maximums, the location, and their actual values. So here we have a minimum, and we have a relative maximum, a minimum, and another maximum. So the first relative minimum is located at an x value of -4, and the second one is located at an x value of 1. The first relative maximum is located at approximately